Greetings again. I am Lule Gwangcobo and I am from Legal Campus Advisors. Welcome to episode 1. Episode 1 of DIY Law. Now, the question is, in this video, what to do if you no longer want to proceed with the matter or want the matter to proceed, but the matter is already in court, specifically in trial court. So it's already been transferred from an investigation court, like a reception court. It's already been transferred to trial court, and you now no longer want to proceed. Now, this situation comes about for many reasons. One, for example, the accused person and the complainant have sat down, they've discussed the matter, and they have forgiven each other. In a situation like this, you both come to court and you approach the prosecutor. Now, I can tell you this from personal experience because I am a prosecutor, also by profession. I am employed by the National Prosecuting Authority, and I'm currently prosecuting in our district courts. This is what happens. Either on appearance in trial court, the accused person will then say, can I please attempt mediation with the complainant? Now, depending on whether the person who opened the case against the accused person is in court, the matter will stand down, meaning the matter can simply be put on the side. When the court adjourns for a short break, we attempt mediation. If the complainant is there, if the complainant is not there, then a subpoena will be sent out, and within 14 days, the matter will come back for both individuals to sit down in the presence of the prosecutor and the attorney where they talk it out. Much like what you would see in family gatherings where there's a family meeting and you want to forgive each other. Now, let's go back to the mediation process if the complainant is in court. I will normally say, Your Worship, may I approach the complainant? The court will grant me this permission. I approach the complainant and I ask them if they are willing to mediate, as the accused person wants to ask for their forgiveness. If they are willing, we sit down and we explain to them the conditions and the terms of the mediation, should there be conditions. And then from then onwards, if the matter is going well and it's succeeding in terms of mediation, they are taken to a control prosecutor or a senior prosecutor who can then sign the mediation form with them, confirming that the matter has now been finalized, ADRM, which is Alternative Dispute Resolution, being mediation. Now, that form, there's a point number 3 on that form, which specifically says that the prosecution reserves the right to reinstate charges should the conditions specified above not be abided by. Now, for example, maybe if the complainant is forgiving, she may say, I no longer want you coming into my house, perhaps in a romantic relationship. I don't want you calling me, or I don't want you even speaking to my family members. Should that person not abide by such condition, the complainant has every right now to go and inform the officer that was in charge of the matter that this person has not abided by the conditions of the mediation, and the matter can be reinstated that way. Otherwise, matters can be finalized through mediation. And the nice thing about mediation is the fact that if this form is signed, it's as if the person has never committed such a crime. It doesn't go on the person's record, which is a different ballgame if the matter goes through court, either in a trial, admission of guilt, or a guilty plea. Then, should you be found guilty, then that goes against your record. And this is not always good. In fact, it's never good, because now it prevents you from future employment, promotions at work, and even university institutions now have gone as far as being very specific about the student that they take in, and they go as far as checking their criminal records. So this is it's a lifetime punishment, so to speak. Also, if the complainant has spoken to the accused person, even privately, sometimes in court, and they say, you've damaged 2 of my windows, the value or the amount that I've had to spend is 1,000 rand to fix those windows. I want that money, and then we can forgive and forget. So the matter will be postponed for the condition to be seen to, for the accused person to replace the windows or pay the complainant the amount that they've had to use to replace their broken windows. When they come back, they must bring proof that this has been done, And again, a mediation form is signed to the effect that the complainant has been brought back to the position that they were in prior to the offense committed by the accused person. Now, besides this mediation process that results in no record of the commission of the crime, there is also what we refer to as representations. Now, note this. Mediation, it's against accused and complainant. You're basically asking for forgiveness from the complainant. Representations is when you write, let me refer to it as a letter, admitting to everything, taking responsibility for what you've done, but you are now basically asking for forgiveness from the prosecution. Basically saying, I've done it, I regret my actions, I take full responsibility, and I'm asking to be diverted. Now, what diversion is basically, think of it as community service, or being sent to anger management classes, or upskilling classes, or where they send you through a program that you clean up in terms of rehabilitation from drug use or drug abuse or alcohol abuse. So there's many programs that you can be sent to, and the result is that if you complete successfully and prove to the prosecution through a report from NICRO, which is the organization that we are partnered with as the prosecution, that you have successfully completed, then that matter is withdrawn through diversion. And again, the consequences of that is no criminal record. So there is a way out of matters that qualify. Remember, not all matters can qualify for mediation or even diversion, depending on the type of crime that's been committed. I hope you found this useful. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.